Welcome back, y'all, to the YouTube channel. In today's video, it is horse show time. Today we'll be taking 4 horses to the first horse show of 2026. Now I'm just going to jump right in because we didn't have much time to film showing 4 horses back-to-back classes. So this first round is Gator's very first course of the day. This is the Schooling Hunter 2-6 division, and this is course number A. He did end up winning this course. We do have a lot to work on from this. It's a great learning experience, especially since Gator's only been jumping since late June of this year. So he's had about a year and a half off of jumping and then coming back and doing a 2-6 course, moving like this. I am absolutely ecstatic. We have some fixing to do. We have some muscles to build. But I am overjoyed with how he did because he felt like his old self again. Now here is course B of the 2-6 Hunters. This course he did much better on. He was a lot more with it and alert. The previous course, I could tell he was just kind of getting tired out, even by the last 2 fences, and that was course 1 of 4. So he's probably going to be a little pooped out of it by the end of this, but he's kind of woken up and he is rocking and rolling on this round 2 of this course. In addition to, due to the size of this arena, I did speed up kind of the far end of the arena because nothing's going on besides cantering for a long time. So I kind of sped that up a little bit, and check out, we still came in short on the first of that line, but we rode this a little bit better. He still needs to open up a little bit more and kind of jump up. He's starting to chip in the front of these fences. So I just need to add a little bit more leg and support him better. We do have, by the third attempt of that line, we make it way better. So you'll see in the next round of the improvement of that line. This one is now the first course of the Derby, which is the same course as my very first course of the day, just repeated again. Since this was a smaller show, I brought my shad belly, but I was the only one who owned a shad belly, so they did not have us wear the shad bellies during the Derby, unlike a traditional Derby would be, probably just because it was a small local show. At this point, he's kind of getting worn out. We're not getting our changes as smoothly as we were. And that just shows that we need to work on building him up and building some more muscle and endurance, which will come with time. But I'm still ecstatic with how he did. This one was our handy round. It wasn't super handy. I was trying to play it safe, but yet still be a little handy just because he was getting so tired. Again, like I said earlier, I really wish we could have got those changes because his course would have been so much better if he wasn't cross-cantering half the time or changing every other stride. But that'll come as muscle gets built up. And this is him trot jump. That was completely awful. because he did not want to go back to the trot. He's having fun. He's wanting to canter all the jumps. He's wanting to jump. and he did not want to have to trot that fence. This next fence was a hand gallop fence. Now, Gator is the definition of the opposite of Speed. Him and Speed don't really mesh, so that is as much of a hand gallop I could have gotten out of Gator, because he doesn't go fast. Alligators are slow until they have to chomp, and Gator's chomp is jumping and it's not running. He's never been one that wants to have the zoomies. So this is just me collecting all the ribbons from my over fences besides the Derby. I got first in everything, got champion of the Schooling Hunter division. I also got fourth in the Derby, but I don't have any footage of the victory gallop lap. Now it is Waylon's turn, and he was feeling fresh. So this is our open in-hand trail class. We did end up placing first in this class, which I was quite surprised at, but I guess the harder obstacles Waylon was good at. It was the in-between he wasn't the best, and the easy stuff he was not the best. This also was his first horse show, second one in his entire life, but first one where he wasn't able to see his friends. So he was calling a lot, like a simple thing like spinning in this box, which he normally would do great. He wouldn't even move his fronts, he would just spin on his hindquarters at home. He was having issues with. The trot poles, on the other hand, he didn't have much of an issue, just focus beforehand. His favorite thing ever is to trot poles. And afterwards, our brakes didn't really exist. He wanted to keep trotting. And I wanted him to slow down so he didn't run me over when we go and halt at this cone, which again, halting was non-existent as well for a little bit. I would have liked to have a little bit of a better halt, but this is what we got. Our next obstacle was the bridge. He probably just hesitated just a little bit. That's the only problem we had with that. And it's just because he didn't see it before. And then we walk on over. He's a little bit better here. He's not as over dramatic like he was earlier. And then this part is a little ironic because why the crap was he so good at this backing? I was very impressed by him.
We are looking for entry 860 in the head of the ring now.
Our last obstacle was the tarp, and I just kind of stayed out of the way, and Waylon was very, very good at this. I wasn't expecting him to be this good, and I just kind of stayed out of the way. And yes, I know I'm on the wrong side of the horse for when showing, but this is a training show. They don't care. They are here to make sure you have a good experience. Then next up was Crow's walk jog class. Now, Brooklyn had to fill in for me because Waylon's in-hand class was the same time as this walk-jog class, which was supposed to be 2 different times, but the lack of entries for the gated horses moved up Crow's ranch classes. And Crow did so good. This is Brooklyn's only second time riding her, and she does not know, Brooklyn herself as the rider does not know how to neck rein. And Crow's never been to a horse show before, so this was amazing. They ended up placing second in their first ever ranch walk jog class together.
Last number 50.
Then it was time for Waylon's trail class. We were in open trail. They allowed me to open up the gate with my left hand and then just swing it shut because Waylon's so young and lacks under saddle so much that they were okay with me doing that. And then it is the same exact course that I did in hand And you can tell I still am having like the same attitude that I had on the ground, but it's just slightly better. We kind of get stuck in the box there for a second. He didn't want to move forward, but look at our little pretty trot we got. He was just taken a little off guard at the trot because he's just not used to it. He's only trotted once in an open field. Our halt was so much better than it was in hand. I was very impressed by that. Then we just walk over this pole, and I stop on the other side because I wanted him to kind of like check himself, and she allowed me to. And then we did not have any hesitation over the bridge. So I was very happy with that. Then he's like, do I have to walk up this hill? Even though it's a little mini hill, he just was like, I don't think so, a little bit. Hesitant at the hill that's been there the entire time. And I don't know what my camera person's doing. And then we are going through here again. Now he had a little bit more trouble backing up here. You notice we back up pretty strong at first, and then his ears go up, and that's when Gator or Crow, I forget which one, was over there neighing, and focus went right out the window, like completely. I was impressed by this turn back, but then he like started to try and look for them. You can see his ears are up. He's looking around, not focusing on me. So we just kind of walked right out of the L. She let me go back in and kind of just back up how we were supposed to. Like I said, this is a training show for the trail classes. It's their first time offering trail here, and it really helped. Waylon, and the judge was absolutely fantastic with him being so young. And then this is Waylon saying, I've had enough backing. This is good now, guys. So I just kind of like take a minute, let him lick and chew, and then I ask again, and then he continues backing up. With babies, you just have to have a lot of patience. And then now it's time for our tarp. And we walk over that. He spooks himself because he like slammed his foot down. And then we walk over that just fine once he kind of like focuses again on it. Now he has to do the drama because it wouldn't be Waylon without the drama. Just wait a second. Up there it goes. There's the drama. Now he's trying to play it off like he was going to eat rather than fall on his face. And then now it is time to do the tarp. So we are now on the tarp. And then that concludes our trail class. Now while Waylon's under saddle class was going, Brooklyn had to hop on Crow for the walk, jog, lope class. And this was supposed to be like 5 or 6 classes after the first class, and it ended up being 2. So I was going to be able to make it, but I wasn't able to. And this class also kind of blew us out of the water a little bit with how good Crow was. Now, we wasn't able to get our left lead. We were able to get a warm-up, but she was not going to give it to us at all during this round.
Extend the lope, extend the lope. Back to the lope, please, back to the lope. Jog, please, jog. Halt, please, halt. please, back. Walk and come in and line up. Walk and come in and line up.
Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys here soon with another horse show vlog. At the end of the day, there is definitely room for improvement. Biggest thing is getting Gator more muscle, getting his lead changes. Waylon, getting him settled, that's for sure. And Crow's working on that left lead. But every day is a new experience and you never stop learning.